Hi everyone. Today we'll talk about the legacy of the Bretons Celebration events, how to farm it, where to farm it, how to get event tickets, and where to spend event tickets during that event. By the way, it's one of the 10th anniversary celebration events in Elder Scrolls Online. And in general, what this event will be about and how to farm it in the most efficient way possible. And little reminder before we start, you can play this event only if you have one of the 4 DLCs. The High Isle DLC, Ascendant Tide DLC, Lost Depth DLC, or Firestone DLC. Sadly, if you don't have one of the DLCs, you don't need to buy these all 4 DLCs to participate in this event. Sadly, you can't play this event, but don't worry if you want to get a brand new wonderful house of the 5 companions. It's not a great deal because during the next event, if I remember correctly, it will be New Year Eve's festival, New Lives Festival. You will still get an opportunity to buy everything from the previous events and from that event completely for free. So simply just, again, as always in Elder Scrolls Online, you can't miss anything. You will have an opportunity to get it again, even if you don't buy some DLCs, etc., etc. So this event starts on Thursday, November 21st and runs until Tuesday, December 3rd. And again, you need these DLCs, one of the DLCs, to play this event. As always, during such events, in Firestone DLC location or in High Isle location, in Galen Zone or in High Isle, everything will be doubled. All the harvesting nodes, drops from world bosses or from any minor arts and trash packs, drops from the trial, Dread Sail Reef trial. So, by the way, it's one of the best times. It's the best time to farm one of the greatest meta sets from Dread Sail Reef trial. If you still don't have it, it's a very good time to farm. It's one of the greatest sets, and by the way, the best set for Magicka damage dealers. So very good time. And as always, drops and rewards for daily quest again will be doubled. So what will we do during that event? For completing first daily quest in either the High Isle or Galen Zone or the trial quest in Dread Sail Reef, we will get, as always, Golden Glorious Rewards box. And also, if you don't have High Isle DLC or Galen Zone, you can simply kill the last boss in dungeons from Ascendant Tide DLC or Lost Depths DLC. And for killing last boss or completing any daily in that particular locations in High Isle or Galen Zone, we will get golden box, as I already told you. And from that golden box, we will get, as always, different fine or superior rarity sellable treasures, random crafting materials, and as always tons of different motives. And it depends where did you get this particular golden box, because from the open world dailies, from world boss dailies or public events dailies, we will get these 6 motives and these 6 items with that particular style: Cerabanic Marine, Sister's Guardian, Steadfast Society, Ancestral Breton, House Mornar, or Firestone motives. But if you get golden box from a dungeon, from the final boss of the dungeon, you will have a chance to get Ascendant Order motive, Dread Sail motive, Ifris Will motive, or Drowned Mariner motive, or style page. And also we will get different sets, overlands sets and dungeon doubled sets, because we've got doubled loot. And also you will have an opportunity to get companion gear that is still very, very expensive, even despite crafting resources are keep dropping in prices. And also one of the additional drops, like Legacy of Breton Furnishing Recipes, Legacy of the Breton's Treasure Maps or Survey Reports, and motive chapters. We've already been talking about what motives you can get from these different dailies and coffers or golden boxes. And also chance for a style of a new Legacy of the Dry Offer armor style. You can see this armor on that particular screenshot. And also, in addition to that, we can get more boxes for keeping farming that particular activities, because you remember to get only one golden box per account per day from this particular type of daily, but you can still keep farming boxes, but it will be purple instead with less chance for good rewards. Still, reward in that boxes will be very juicy, like for example we can get also with a low chance that particular motives, but they won't be guaranteed. And also for slaying the elf and world bosses in High Island Glen zones, you will also get these purple boxes. Defeating Ascendantine and Lost Depths dungeon bosses. We're talking about every boss, it's not only final boss. Clearing volcanic vents, it's public events in High Isle zone. Slaying basic enemies, opening treasure chest, opening save boxes. It's completely everything in that particular zones. In Glen zone and in High Isle zone, so you are so those expire us to farm completely everything in High Isle, because completely everything will reward us with wonderful rewards. And as already told you, we will get increased drops for harvest from harvest nodes. Again, it's not including fishing or creature drops such as leather like it was in all the previous events. Double regular reward boxes for High Isle and Glen zone daily quest and trial weekly quest. Double Tales of Tribute, its card game from High Isle DLC daily quest reward boxes. Additional drops from different open world activities like delve bosses, volcanic vents, etc., and from Legacy of the Bretons trial and dungeon bosses. And for completing any daily during that celebration, any daily per account, or killing and looting final boss in the dungeon from Ascendant Tide or Lost Depths dungeon, or completing Tales of Tribute daily quest, again any daily, or finishing the last boss in dungeons or trial, you will get 2 event tickets per day. In total, you will get 26 event tickets per this event. And during this event, you will have an opportunity to buy again Moloch Ball Illusion in pets if you miss this pet, or if you want to get these pets for some other morphs, like for example Velva mount, anchor to Velva mount, or for example for 5 companion house. Because as always, if you are new to Elder Scrolls Online, you need at first to buy 3 parts during our events. You need to buy 3 parts of a pet, and after that you will morph this pet into other rewards, event rewards, like for example houses, mounts, some skins, etc. Also, you will get an opportunity to buy 3 of 5 pieces of the 5 companions home: Abner Tarn's key, Luris Titanborn key, and Warren Aquilaria's key. And also bound style pages for the Legacy of the Dryoff style, Impresario group repair kits, and companion guild commendations that helps you to raise your companion's guild's level by 1 by every commendation. So here it is, pretty easy to farm. You see, you have an opportunity to buy completely everything. All the drops will be doubles, except for fishing and nodes. All the drops from trials and dungeons, again, also will be doubled. By the way, the dungeons in these 2 dungeon DLCs, dungeons are quite difficult. Not difficult like the dungeons in the last dungeon DLC, like Bedlam Vale, but still they're quite interesting and very difficult, especially for newcomers, so I highly advise you at least to try them on veteran difficulty. They're really fun, with tons of good loot, and again, like I told you, in trial there is a wonderful set, the best Magicka DPS set in the game, Metza set that you definitely do not want to miss if you are playing 2-panel classic Magicka damage dealer almost for every class and every specialization in the game. For Magicka damage dealers, that set is a very good. So don't miss double drops in Dread Cell Reef. You don't want to miss it, trust me. And as always, you will have an opportunity to buy previous events, rewards, previous years, like for example Unstable Morpholite Fragments if you want this pet, little stone, shiny stone flying around you, Soulfire Dragon Illusion Fragments, or Dragonic Quasi-Grief Fragments, by the way, one of the most beautiful mounts and all Dragonic, all Quasi-Griefs, mounts and pets in the game are very, very beautiful. And Daggerfall Paladin Fragments costume, also very beautiful costume. And also, in addition to that, Ninular, the Indrik vendor, is offering you several feathers of Indriks if you want to collect some Indriks if you miss them during the previous years. So here it is, the legacy of the Bretons events. Don't miss this wonderful house, don't miss all these new wonderful rewards and some previous very juicy and nice rewards. And as always, don't forget to check other guides, builds on different games, Dragon Age Wellguard, Remnant 2, Horizon Forbidden West, Elder Scrolls Online guides, builds, news and overviews. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Good luck!